here from Fix My Books, and today we are going to talk about a refund transfer. This is basically when you have a refund from the CRA, but you don't receive that refund in cash because you owe money to the CRA for like a different period. So, for example, if you are an individual, like you're a individual taxpayer, you filed your T1, you're expecting, let's say, a refund of 3 grand for 2022. However, you actually owe money from your 2021 tax return. So let's say you're expecting a refund of 3 grand, but you owe 1 grand in your 2021 tax return. So the CRA can transfer that 1,000 from your refund to your balance owing in 2021. So you're only going to get a refund of 2,000 instead of the whole 3,000 because they transferred the refund to a tax year that you were owing money. Another situation when you are an individual taxpayer that this can happen to is that they are going to transfer your refund. Instead of giving you the refund, they can transfer it towards installment payments. So again, in this scenario, 2022, you were expecting $3,000 as a refund. However, you need to make installment payments, right, during 2023 for your 2023 taxes owing. So they could either they could transfer that refund towards your installments instead of giving the refund to you in cash. So that's how refund transfers kind of work on an individual level. On a business level, right, with the CRA, you can transfer refunds between reporting periods or between accounts. So what I mean is, for example, this. You can see it says that as of December 31st, 2022, the net tax is 5,000 CR, right? Credit, which means this is a refund of $5,000 in our HST account. However, we actually owe money, right, on a different reporting period. Same, it's HST, but the reporting period is October 31st, 2021. So the CRA says, hey, instead of giving you this 5,000 in cash, we're going to transfer it to this period where you actually owe us money to like reduce your amount owing. So you can see that it's a transfer from one reporting period to another, but they are both HST accounts. Another way that the CRA can do a refund transfer is to transfer it not just HST to HST, but in between different accounts. So from your HST to your payroll account. So let's say you were owing this money for your payroll account. Instead of giving you the HST refund, they apply it to your balance owing in your payroll account. The CRA will always make sure that you don't owe them anything first before giving you a refund. So this is something I've seen lately where they will hold on to refunds to check if you owe them any amount. So let's say, for example, you file your HST return now, right? And you're expecting, let's say, 100 grand in refunds, right, for your HST. They will not release that refund until you file your corporate tax return because they want to see how much do you owe in corporate taxes. And if you don't pay that, they will use the refund money against whatever you owe for corporate taxes. That's something that has been happening lately. And I've been telling everybody, don't expect cash refunds from the CRA. They're more likely going to move it around in between your accounts if you owe any amount to them. And my advice for this would be, if you are expecting a refund, do not transfer it in between accounts. Only transfer it in between reporting periods. So in this scenario, it's HST, right, to HST. You can see RT001. This one, RP0001, is actually the payroll account. So they transferred the refund from the HST account to the payroll account. Now, if they transfer it themselves, great. There's not going to be any issues. However, if you ask them to transfer it, which you can ask the CRA, hey, can you transfer this refund from my HST to my payroll account? I've done that before. And I would not advise doing it because the transfer takes so long. It takes them 180 days to transfer in between accounts. So, like, let's say HST to payroll or HST to corporate tax to payroll, etc. You get the point. It takes them 180 days to do it, right? So, it takes so long for it to show up. My advice would be only transfer it in between reporting periods, okay? So, let's say, a reporting period of like December, and then you want to transfer it to March, that's fine, but just make sure it's the same account. So it's HST to HST, payroll to payroll, etc. Because it causes a lot of issues, and you will have to keep updating with them. And then sometimes what happens is you request the transfer, they agree to the transfer, but since the transfer hasn't been finalized, again, 180 days to wait for the transfer to show up, your client, if you're the bookkeeper or like if you're the business owner, when you go into your CRA My Business account, it will not say, oh, this refund was transferred or whatever. Whatever you owe will keep accumulating penalties and interest until the transfer shows up, and then they will reverse all the penalties and interest that it accumulated since you transferred the refund, if that makes sense. So it's a complicated process. Again, I do not advise transferring refunds in between accounts. If you are an individual, make sure that you speak to the CRA so you understand what's going on and how this will affect you if you do decide to like transfer your refund to an installment payment and so on. So I hope that was clear. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. But again, once again, this is Arielle from Fix My Books, helping you fix your books. So if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you always get notified whenever I upload new videos to my YouTube channel. And once again, this is Arielle from Fix My Books, helping you fix your books.